got brand new big signs up now. We're gonna put them up somewhere saying the speed limit's 40 kilometers an hour. Yeah, right. I never go faster than 40, but ain't nobody gonna listen to the speed limit. Yeah, the fastest I typically is 39 to 38. It is the safest speed is below 40. But ain't none of the motorcycles gonna listen to that. They get in such a rush to go someplace, they're not gonna listen to it. I should feel like I'm talking to myself just now, but I just saw a trike going by, loaded down with signs, big signs that said speed limit 40 kilometers an hour. Hey Joey, you're Amy? Amy who? I know an Amy Alianza, but... Or maybe you're talking about Amy from Carla. I'm from Philippines, maybe is what you were trying to say. Isa lang, oo. Well, I'm here in the Philippines as well. Look at this guy jumping in. I have to feel confident to help them whenever they're sawing. So it's a real good way to mess up their saw. Hey Darren, it's been a while. How you doing? Waiting on almonds to get loaded, I'd imagine. Just a quick hey, yep. In the 8th? You're number 1 is what you are, Joey, or Amy. Hey Levi, how are you feeling? Well, pretty good. Woke up this morning and finished off that medicine that my neighbor made up for me or whatever. I was the one that boiled it, but he gave me all the ingredients. And my throat's feeling a little better. Hey Jay, did you need something, or you just watching and wanted to let me know you are? But yeah, we're grabbing lumber for Dad. Zariah and I are watching. Well, that's good. She'll be able to see Papa. But yeah, I'm grabbing this. Oh, you're 8 years old. Well, that's this. Just I guess a warning. This show is not intended for children, but we don't mind if you watch Joey or Amy, whoever you are. As my 2-month-old baby is watching. But yeah, we got the 12-inch or 12-foot piece of lumber here. I'll probably tie it down first. Alright, it's strapped down. It looks like you got a lot of energy back. Yeah. Well, sleeping in 9 o'clock will do that for you. Definitely had sufficient sleep. Alright, now we just need to go grab 4 pieces of roofing material from my dad's house, and then we're going to be doing gardening tasks for the remainder of the live. Are you in the Philippines? Yeah, we're here in the Philippines, Aklan, Philippines. I can't imagine you're 8 years old and you already know how to write, Amy. That's wild. You're so smart. Yeah, I couldn't believe you didn't figure it out by the fact I was driving a tricycle. I don't know too many other countries that are using tricycles for transportation, but I guess if you're 8, how would you know that in other countries people use different forms of transportation? Me too, yep. As you already said, you were in the Philippines. I bet you most everybody who's watching is. Noah's not. Noah's my friend from the States. There's this big stone in the river that I always look at it and I'm like, holy cow, that's a big fish. But it's always just a stone. I'm Filipino. I'm a resident here in the Philippines now, 13th day visa. Man, I need to get my hands on those tickets. He's always sticking them out there. Yeah, they're gonna put them, these speed limit signs, right here on the straight stretch. Ain't nobody gonna listen to that. That's the only place in all of Malay that I do exceed 40 kilometers an hour. Sometimes I'll go 50. Because there's no dogs. You can see that there's no people. It's just rice fields surrounding you. It's the only place you can go fast. Yeah, I lost 1 year, Noah. It's a probationary visa. So after 1 year probation, then I get a 5-year probation. Then after that, I think it's good for 10 years, or maybe forever. I'm 27. Thanks for asking. Yep, 27 years old. But yeah, they put that 40 kilometer speed limit sign in the wrong place. Ain't nobody gonna listen to that. That's, like I said, that's the only place I feel comfortable going above 40 kilometers an hour. Because there's no dogs, no people, no houses. Like, I'm sure motorcycles are going 80 kilometers there. That's probably why they're putting it there, trying to get them to slow down a little bit. But unless they have a cop sitting there with a radar gun, which is like completely unheard of, they're never going to listen to that. You look 24. Well, I feel 24 most days. Not much has changed since I was 24. As when I had longer hair and a longer beard, everyone said I looked 27, but now still looking pretty young for 27. Well, the red hair helps. Alright, let's grab some. This is what we're after, the thicker stuff. This one's 0.4. This one's 0.6. I got more 0.4, 0.3. So it looks like it goes 3, 4, 4, 3, 4. So yeah, this 0.6 Where did I say the 0.6 is? Oh, it's probably not 0.6. I don't know why I thought it was 0.61. It's probably all 0.4 or 0.3. I think he got the green 0.4, but it doesn't look like they have 4 sheets left. Oh, I'm pretty sure he painted them anyhow before he put them up there, but I guess there's more 0.4 down there that's green. Oh, but that's only 10 foot. Yeah, that means they're gonna have to call my dad, see if he wants the 12 or 10s. I imagine it's the 12s, but how many years you have been back over there now? Feels like 6 years. No, it's been 2, Noah. But yeah, it definitely feels like it's been a while. My brother's birthday is on March 11th. Me and my brother. Alright. We'll be right back, y'all. I gotta call my dad. Is that called a roof? Yeah. Roofing. I'm gonna give my dad a call. I'll be right back, y'all. Can't seem to get a good grip on it. I feel like 4 sheets should just slide right out of there. But you also want to be careful with roofing. You don't open yourself up. Well, I'm not able to grab it. We'll get one of the guys to grab it. Maybe we need to just grab 2 at a time. Can I get 4 pieces of your green roofing here?
What color?
The 10-foot one.
10.
Do you know how much they are? What was that? Short movie. Sent me on Facebook maybe I with the cats. I just thought it was funny, man. Like that I've heard that song lots of times, but I never heard anybody do a what do you call it? Never did. Yeah, ako marunong Tagalog. Isto na lang do. Yeah, I never heard someone change the words like that. That was pretty good. 464 each?
Yeah.
So it'd be 40 short of 210. Yeah. 40 times 4 is 1652. So it'll be
Ano ya to?
1840.
Alin? Layo na yun.
Ito kanay nagudag yung kakagtaw. Ah, bataw. Bataw. Yung alpano.
Alright, catch you later, Joey, or Amy.
Tumlog mo niya. Mukhang sa bayo. Pero,
1860, diba? 480 times 4.
156. You need receipt?
Yeah, it's for my dad's house. You should probably have a receipt. Do you carry cocoa lumber here?
Yes.
Okay. My dad said he wasn't sure if you did, so I went and already got somewhere else. What is your 2 by 3 by 12? What's the value or cost?
Two by 3 by 12. It's 192.
Okay.
Zero point 0.8. 0.8. Number 8. 4 pieces, right?
Oo.
kaya ang taro ka na yan, ma'am. Dumulog mo niya, ma'am, no?
Sino?
Kaya ang taro.
Sino atar? Imo nga nilo nung gogat to. Antares.
Antares, ulit.
Para sa may ano?
Sa may, kung alin, Palawan, no?
Palawan.
Palawan. Palawan talaga.
Well, I'm sure no one would be speaking English if I was an English speaking. But yeah, Mr. Bai is a well-educated business owner. She's gonna speak English to me.
Just wait a moment.
Alright, sige. Yeah, Irene. So Raya Irene Russell, obviously. I guess the firstborn child is maybe to carry the mother's maiden name, so it could be Uriah Irene Deidre Russell. This driver here, the delivery guy, is a pro. He's putting cardboard on the thin plywood before he pads it down. That way he doesn't bust the plywood. There's lots of guys that just cinch it down, break your plywood, and be like, well, that's kind of how delivery goes. That, you know, that's most people that are shopping here don't have. Wow. Sorry, Smuggin. Somehow that chat did not show up in my eyeballs, whether it was there or not. What are you doing right now? We are buying roofing materials for my dad's house. Yep. Noah already beat me to it. We're I guess it's covered now. It's Sabad Trading here in Aklan. The delivery guy's loading down his truck at the moment, and then he'll give me a hand tossing stuff up on my truck. Typically there's like 4 or 5 guys working here, but he's doing everybody's job today. It looks silly. Are you American or European? American. Lots of Europeans have it. That's one of the guys who watches says that I look like from the royalty line because of my red hair and chubby face and big nose. I'm American. From Pennsylvania. German, Irish, Jewish, Native American. Sige, salamat.
Okay.
Multiple leaks. Yeah, the whole roof probably just needs to be replaced, but they're just doing it piece by piece where it's leaking bad right now. He's on the ocean beach or whatever, so things do not stay nice for long. Well, 45 minutes. I told my dad 30, well, I guess it's been just 35 minutes, but I told my dad I'd try to be back in 30 minutes. But like, and I would have been if I would have been allowed to grab the roofing material myself, but when the boss says just wait, then you ought to just wait. You don't want to upset the boss. Yeah, it's just rented. No, it's just rented now. But the landlady always, when my dad has projects like putting things up, she just takes it out of the rent or whatever. Hindi, sabay lang. Oo. Ito na, 4. The thick one. Landlady's inspecting the material, trying to figure out how much we've spent for it. Careful, it's sharp.
What size this one?
That's the 4, the thick one, right?
It's 8 or
Yeah, size 8, yep.
I think it's 10.
Oh, sige, maybe. It's thick, too thick? Or...
I think it's short.
Oh, the length, yes, just 10. That's what my dad asked for 10. Is it too short? I can bring it back if you think you need 12.
Yeah, it's like it's 10.
Okay. I'm beyond confused. She said 8. Charge me for 8. But I know it was in the 10-foot stack. So it should be 10. But it's also so 12s. I'm so confused. I think it is a 10-foot piece, but I think I might have paid the 8-foot price. So
That's 8.
the other pieces is just 8?
The length it's 8 that we already buy. It's not a 10.
Okay. Do we need to exchange?
Yeah, it's 10.
Alright. Yeah, the stuff my dad already bought was 8-foot. So the 10-foot's not going to work with. So I need to go tell my dad real quick. Handsome Rooster discount. Yeah. I think the roofing material you bought, from what Jeremy just said, is 2 feet shorter, the 8. So He said that we think we got the wrong size. Sorry to disturb you.
No, what I bought is 10.
Okay.
Did she give you it, or which?
They maybe already carried it back. So you need one size larger?
Yeah, you need 10 size, 10 length.
This is only 8 length.
Yeah.
Okay. Sige.
So you have some rope?
Yeah, she gave me 8. It was in a pile that was marked 10,
Okay.
but she gave me 8.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
10-4, I'll be right back. No, I didn't get the Handsome Rooster discount. I got size 8 from a stack that said it was 10. Is what happened. So there gets another 30 minutes, maybe. We'll see how long it takes. Where did I just put that string? Oh man. Oh, it's right here. Man, it's such a pain in the butt to tie this stuff down to take it less than a quarter mile. But yeah, I should have made sure that it was actually 10 foot. I know what 10 foot looks like. I just made a big mistake. Or a small mistake that's going to take big time. So we have the lumber here. Back there wasn't speeding. It might have sounded like we were going fast. He's shifting gears quickly. That's why we didn't get any faster than 40 there. Hello, Pizza. Hello, Toronto Dump Church. That's a cute name, Toronto Dump. Trike Patrol. I mean, we are on a trike. comments respectful. Thanks. I must have completely missed. I must not have all comments on. Nope, it's on top. Oh, maybe we missed a chat that you're talking about, Simple. Everyone's been respectful, but that is a good reminder to always keep them respectful and clean. But yeah, trike patrol. TV, do you and Jan watch this stuff on your phones? Yeah. I have this one app on my phone that lets me watch about anything that's about 1 or 2 weeks old. If it was aired on television about 2 weeks ago, like an episode for TV or whatever, we can watch it. It just takes 2 weeks for them to get it on their thing, and it's free. You just gotta watch a pile of ads. And it's not even, you just gotta watch 2 ads to start the movie, and then sometimes halfway through the movie you gotta watch another 2 ads. Did you get the 4 heads of lettuce for our neighbor upstairs? Can I get? Yeah, for sure. Unit 6, okay. Yeah. You might have to remind me as I'm at the garden. We're gonna be swapping out this roof. I don't know if you've been paying attention, JN. I got 8-inch roofing when we need 8 foot when we need 10 foot. So, and it's buried. So we're gonna wait for one of the employees to give me a hand, but they're currently lightly stacked this morning, so we're gonna have to be patient. It's on the bottom of the stack. Okay, I'm glad you're paying attention, babe, because I'm kind of frustrated. I'm sure you could have caught it if you were paying really close attention that I got the wrong size. But that's the guy went out for delivery about the same time I did, so maybe he'll be back before too late. But he might also be thinking, is he going to try to make that delivery last till 12? It's kind of a slow morning. They're not terribly busy, but it would definitely help if they had more help. But yeah, we watch stuff on our phones now. We have... Most of the stuff she watches is on Facebook. Oh man. This mount came with a key so that I can adjust it, and the key's missing. So I can't even adjust it anymore. I guess maybe I can with my multi-tool. Why did they not deliver it to Mom's house? I don't know why Dad didn't ask for it to get delivered. He asked me to do it. Maybe that's what I should do, is just drop these 4 and tell her and she'd have 4 delivered to Mom's house. But they would have most likely made the same mistake that I did. Let me see if this will work. Oh yeah, it will. Never mind. I got a key of my own. Yeah, maybe I'll just go ask Miss to buy that. That way I can grab her lettuce as well. She wants 2 heads of lettuce and 2 trays of eggs. I don't think we're gonna have 2 trays of eggs, but we'll see. Because Papa needs 2 trays as well. The roofers will not be roofing if they rain. Lots of guys go to the hospital because they are not careful with the eggs. Thank you. Great idea, babe. She said she'll deliver it. Alright, now we can go and get eggs and lettuce. So they need 4, she needs 2, and then there's 2 other people that will take 15. To the rescue, yeah. We would have been sitting here till whenever the guy gets back. I hope you're okay. I've been watching, but I have not messaged. Hope the conference went well. Your family's doing well too. Well, I'm a little bit under the weather. My baby is. My wife, she's not showing it, but I bet you she's not feeling 100% either. Yeah, it's interesting. I was sick, I don't know, 4 weeks ago with the same kind of symptoms, except I didn't have body aches the first time. Now I have body aches. So it's just interesting how I got sick with the cold, flu-like thing twice since January. But yeah, I mean, we're doing well financially, we're doing well spiritually, so can't complain. But it's not exactly 100% yet. It's the COVID. That's what I've been telling the wife. I said, we're about due for another leak out of Wuhan or whatever. And I don't know, I've just kind of been feeling like, I don't know, like I'm beside myself in a way. That sign is a beautiful sign, but I don't know how many people are going to listen to 40 kilometer an hour speed limit. It's funny on the roads, and we noticed that you guys don't have any speed limit signs. What if we made you speed limit signs and we just put our logo on it, and then you guys didn't have to pay for it? You definitely look better than yesterday. Maybe pin eggs. Yeah. When I was picking up egg trays yesterday, I was like, just kind of wanted to sleep for as long as it took to get rid of whatever I was feeling. Hey, we got a new person in. Where are you from? I'm from Florida. We're here in the Philippines. Messiah, Canada, I think is what their name. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm driving. I can't. For some reason, I have a hard time reading the names when I'm driving, but I can read the comments. Yeah, Messiah, Canada. Welcome to the chat. I hope to see you here regularly. Most of the guys that are currently in the chat are my regular brothers, I'd say, to tune in. Maybe when you lick the chicken shit off your fingers, your body don't want that. Wouldn't surprise me, I guess. I remember that thing. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me that was somehow related to this sickness that I got, like bird flu or something. But that's been, what, 4 or 5 days ago that I was licking chicken poop off my hands. Oh my god. There's a big pool of blood back there on the road. I hope it's not from an accident. And then someone just decided to kill their chicken there. Or a dog got hit. And not somebody that had some catastrophic accident. But it looks like enough blood that it would have almost killed whatever it was. Alright. It's 11:10. And we're just now getting to the garden. Now it was supposed to be 10 o'clock. 10:10 was when I left my house. So we only wasted an hour doing my dad's things. And it wasn't a waste, but we only spent an hour doing my dad's things. Oh wow, about the pool of blood? Yeah, I don't know about that. I kind of want to go ask the neighbor there if she knows what that's all about. Like I said, hopefully it's someone just decided to kill a pig or a dog or something there, and it wasn't a motorcycle accident. I'm not so sure. Whatever animal lost that much blood is going to be alive. So hopefully it's someone's lunch or dinner. Alright. was thinking dogs. But I go to my garden and eat my eggs. That's we had one in the garden eating eggs yesterday. I actually didn't see it, but Jay-Ann's uncle, her father's brother, he was the one who's like, that dog was in there eating your eggs. I was like, dang it. You cannot have dogs in here eating eggs. And it wasn't in the barn. Obviously, the dogs aren't able to get in the barn, but we have plenty of native chickens that are sitting on eggs, piling up eggs for. That's what we ought to do is probably, if we see the dog in here again, is just take all the eggs, toss them in the incubator. You need a guard dog. We do. There is a guard dog at my dad's, or Jay-Ann's dad. So maybe we could ask him to tie it up down here. But and my brother's got bullies, so that would make probably a pretty good guard dog. They got like, I don't know, 1,200 pounds of bite force on them. They're not fast or agile bullies, but if that bully gets its mouth on you, there ain't nothing on your body that's going to withstand the bite of a bully when it's guarding something. It'll break your femur bone. That's the toughest bone in the body. Right? You mean that's what the bully would make you do? Go night night. Yeah, we gotta do egg things maybe, but I'm honestly thinking that I just need to focus on, when bullies bite, they make you go night night. I'm gonna feed chickens, but I don't think it's worth my time investment right now to gather eggs, even though I've got so many orders right now I could fulfill. I think we're gonna just focus on the lettuce. 4 for my neighbor, 2 for Sabai, and 15 to 2 different other people. That's that vendor told us, oh, we don't want to buy your lettuce. We're gonna maybe bring them lettuce too, because they said they don't want to buy anymore. But we're selling more lettuce to other people today than we ever sold to the vendor at one time. So I don't know what to do about these chicks. They keep jumping out of the cage. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and feed, just so that's done. It looks like we already got a 4 days worth of eggs out here laying, because we had half a day's from yesterday. Here's our new native chicken feed. Anything but the broilers. How do they jump outside their holes? Oh, can't you see their necks popping out? There's a hole in the board on the top. I think you could probably see it's right where the comment section is. There's that board on the top, and they're popping their heads out of it right now. But they just hop out of that hole. Yeah, this is our native chicken feed. We're giving it to all of them but the layer hens. There is. Yeah, we just put it in a pan like this, a handful or two, and then add some water. And you just stir it up. They're gonna need more powder. The guy at the seminar said 14% water. It makes it so they can get more in their stomach. And he wasn't saying to use all these grains, but I've got the grains here. They'll be good to fill the gaps in their stomach, get them fuller faster than just straight corn.
Alright,
Hopefully these other chicks will go inside now. Let's mix up a little more for the other birds. But yeah, it's powdered corn, cracked corn, green peas, beans, oats. There's a whole list of grains and seeds in here. Now let's feed the big birds. Morning, mate. How's the Philippines #1 chicken choker? Chicken choker. Good one. Hope all is well, mate. Yep, it's going good. Good to see you in the chat again. I feel like chicken choker is a derogatory term now, but I don't mind. Hey Levi, good afternoon. It's not afternoon yet. Going somewhere? You know me, Rainer. I'm always going somewhere. Once I'm done feeding these chickens, we're gonna deliver some lettuce. They all sound starving, but there's food in front of each of them. Oh. Hey Levi, question Levi. Do you ever feel like giving up and just doing nothing for a month? Yeah, most every morning, Kyle. You just gotta push through that feeling and get doing something. I hope you're not feeling like that this morning, Kyle. The worst part is when you feel like that, you get yourself out of bed, you get to work, and there's 2 dead chickens. And you're like, "Ugh." But you just gotta push past the negative and find the positive in each day, because there's always a positive. Rainer, you need to come down and visit the farm. Don't you live close? Ilocos, you said? I don't know. I never asked my wife if she knew where that was, and I never looked it up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm near Boracay. I'm on Panay, but yeah. Ilocos Sur is probably a little bit of a ways away, but you can still come down here for a visit anytime. Just bring your mom and dad, of course. That's what I told you when I helped my mate doing his chickens. No nastiness either, chickens, chokers, or bum nut bandit. Both with love, okay. What are you doing? Feeding chickens. As I should have turned you around so you could see. Yeah, Rainer's probably closer than anybody else. I mean, we had Rocky in a couple of days ago, and Rocky's actually goes to school with Jan's brother. But other than that, I think Rainer's probably the closest subscriber. I think Ilocos Sur is in the mainland. Up in Luzon. Luzon. Man, sickness has gone away, but it still sucks with those coughs. Alright. Well, I think it's lettuce time. I thought I had it. Okay, the water's on the other side. Who was that? Went to school with her brother? Rocky. He was only in one time, maybe 2 times. Or at least saying something 2 times. I can never tell who's in the chat or who's watching unless they chat, so. But yeah, Jan's brothers and sisters, if they ever borrow. No, your brother. John? Yeah, they're all my my wife's brothers are the ones that are watching. Who is that who went to school with your brother? Like, John never went to school. And Matt, yeah, Josh and I were the only ones that actually ever went to school. The rest of us have all been homeschooled the entirety of our lives. Let me check the water. tank's full. Now I just need to get the last of the chicks in the pen and feed the last of the small chicks. I thought I had more chick feed. Maybe I'll just have to feed him the other one. Maybe he was referring to Jan-'s brother. My fault. Yeah, Jan-'s brother. I might have said my brother. But Rocky was the name of his classmate. Those chicks are going nuts for feed right now. Do you water? How do you water the birds? Right here, this tank, we just kick on the pump. It pumps from a well to feed the chickens or give water to the chickens. So the in-laws are in the chats. That's pretty cool. Big shout out to the chat eye. Yeah, the wife was watching moments ago. I think she probably still is. You went to the last night. We told you to talk to you. Yeah. I never went live last night. We had battery problems last night. All right. All the chicks are fed. Where does the water go? Show me. Okay. Give me a second now. So. The water comes in this blue pipe. I'll show you where the well water comes from. The blue pipe goes out of the building and towards the well, but it comes up through here and then through the pipe in the top and then into this tank and then out these lines across and into these drip feeders. They just put their beaks to it and it drips water in their mouth. And they have the same thing on the other side. But yeah, I'll show you the well here and then we'll grab some lettuce because we're behind schedule. But yeah, the water line runs over there. You can see the pipe coming up or whatever, but it runs all along. You can't see it now. It's all grown over with grass, but I'll show you the well. Dang it. Forgot to put feed in for these birds. Let's see if they still have any. Nope, they're out. Oh my gosh. 2 broilers down. Maybe it's just time to harvest them because we lost one yesterday. They're not quite big enough to harvest, but at any rate, this is the water line leads to this well here. And there's water in the well. Hey, Jose. Yeah, I gotta bury these chickens now, I guess. Then I'm gonna wash my hands real good before I ever touch any lettuce. I've got alcohol in my bag. We'll use that after I wash my hands. Where's my shovel? There's my shovel. When did you buy the farm? We leased the farm. It's from my family. We're leasing it. So no, we have not bought the farm. Are you making a funeral for chickens? Yeah. No, we don't really have any sort of service for them. How many? 2 dead birds. It could have been my fault. They were sick. We had sick birds in the cage. And we gave them garlic. The guy who told me to give them garlic was the guy at the conference, but he did also say it's possible for them to overdose. But we did exactly as he directed, 50 grams of garlic to 1 liter of water. And I feel like we would have lost more chickens if it was about overdosing. Why are you always wearing those Crocs? Is your favorite? No, I hate Crocs. I hate shoes. I'd rather not wear any. But I had an injury on my foot a couple months ago, and so now I gotta wear shoes all the time, or the wife and my family will be mad at me. It was far too expensive of a surgery to not wear shoes. Alright, so we've got to get 30 heads of lettuce for 2 people, and then 6 heads of lettuce for another 2 people. Just, y'all know how much it is. 1, 2, 6. Where's David at? He needs to be in the chat. He said he'd come through and chat in the live whenever he saw it. Yeah. Alright, so there's 1. Group of 6. 1, 2, 3. So that's 12. Did you wash your hands? Yeah, I washed my hands and used alcohol. You must have missed that. Yeah, I washed my hands so much so I got my sleeves wet all the way up here, and then alcoholed my hands. I guess maybe I could have used bleach as well, but like washing your hands then alcohol, I feel like is as good as you're going to be able to find a farmer sterilizing your hands. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I used alcohol twice. So this summer I'm going to catch those brown trout in Claysburg across the road. Hey man, you better be catching some brown trout in Claysburg for me. I had a wild dream last night. It involved Claysburg for a moment in my dream. I said I haven't thought about Claysburg in, I don't know, at least a year. It's kind of weird that I dreamed about them. I wasn't fishing for trout though. Yeah, he washed. Yes, Ronaldo saw it. Rainer saw it. So that's 24. All right, so that's the 30. Just need 6 more. Oh, well, those were some wild times, but we will keep it PG-13. Yeah, Claysburg was wild. I looked it up. All Americans on high alert globally. Be careful traveling anywhere, as they said sleeper cells in every country. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I'm always carrying at least 1 or 2 knives, but knife doesn't do very good up against rifle. Yeah, I'm definitely on a little bit of high alert. But yeah, I was under the impression that we struck first, Bill. So I don't think that they're aggressive or were aggressive first, but maybe they were. Like I said, I don't watch the news. Yeah, we'll definitely watch our backs, and like I said, I always got a knife on me if it ever gets to hand, but I don't want to ever hurt anybody. I'll probably just take a bullet and get to a doctor if possible. Are you allowed to own a gun or pistol over there? My wife could. I've actually tried to talk to her about getting one before all this crap happened. She said no, but maybe now since this stuff has happened, she'll think maybe a little bit differently about it. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, 30, 36. All right. There's all the lettuce. Whoop. Let go of my bag. Yeah, foreigners aren't supposed to have weapons, but my wife, because she's in a line of work, being a customs broker that's at a high risk, they make it really easy for customs brokers to get weapons. So my wife should be able to get one pretty simply if we just applied for one. At the end of the stream, we can have a prayer for the 6 American unalive. Yes, brother, we'll take a moment there and pray for them once we're not in the middle of doing something. Ugh. 4 heads. Yes, I got 4 heads for that guy, 2 heads for Sabai, and then 30 pieces for the other 2. Oh man, this lettuce is getting full grown. It's actually kind of heavy to carry 6 trays like this. Baskets, trays. For Unit 6. Yep, you told me. Thank you for reminding me. I love you, babe. We'll be heading home soon. Or heading home now. Be home soon. We're going to stop and drop the first 15 at Christine. And then we'll stop and drop 2 at Sabai. And then the 4 for Unit 6 I'll do when we get home. Oh man, tried to get under that fence with all these trays. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I mean, obviously eggs, but there ain't no way I'm carrying eggs with those baskets. Go get a drink of water. Good thinking, Bill. Yeah, I didn't know we had any fallen Americans yet, but we're definitely going to take time to remember them. Were they service members, government people, or just Americans that people got upset because of what America did? That's just the first I heard about it. Have you ever thought about becoming a Hollywood star? Always dreamed about becoming an actor. I feel like I have at least part of what it takes. I'm getting a drink of water. I am so thirsty. Then I can sit here and think for 10 seconds what I'm forgetting. Oh, feeding those other birds. All service people, 5 men, 1 woman. Well, thank you, Bill, for that information. See, I knew I was forgetting something. Levi, would you make a good one? Yeah. They call me Rooster. Alright. I do have my 6-shooter back in the States, so I do have a handgun if I ever got back there, but it's just a little plinky 22. They say not to talk about pew-pews on YouTube. You'll get in trouble, especially because we got Rainer in here. We could potentially get in trouble for that, but there's still one sick broiler, and the hen's still looking pretty bad. The laying hen, she's not looking great yet, but it says 35 days of that garlic potion ought to do them good. Did you miss the US? A little bit. It's not something I get to thinking about most of the time throughout the day. Just whenever I get home at night or something like that. Alright. I'm glad I went back for that drink of water to remember to feed those chickens, because without feed they probably would have been very hungry later. They're already pretty hungry. These rocks are really slippery right now. I need to find a spot to wash my feet. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be back in the States right now, but I do want to go back there by next January. Bring the wife and baby. Looks like they got almost all the water turned off here in the rice fields. But here's enough water. Oh no! Ah! How did that happen? Lost a basket of lettuce. I only lost a couple leaves off of them. Not sure how that happened. Looks like they're all still, for the most part, intact. That was upsetting. Literally upset at my lettuce. That's the first time I've ever dropped the lettuce carrying it out, I believe. First time I remember doing it. I was a little bit focused on getting down to wash my feet there, but I didn't feel like I did anything too quickly to drop those top 3 baskets. Only one of them fell in the rice field. And they fell in the watery portion, not the mud portion, so that's good. In general, actually, it just looks like there's no water at all. There's water in the river, no water in the rice fields. We need some rain. It's a little early to the dry season for it to be this dry. We've had a hot couple days. Hopefully that phone is water resistant. Yeah, we were actually just talking about that this morning though. We're thinking we're gonna buy a new phone. What do you think we should buy, guys? My wife is a huge fan of Samsung. Feels like there's no other phone that's worth it to buy other than a Samsung. But what do you guys think? What Samsung or hello? What's that? Got this? Or the restaurant. We need a different location for the sick birds to disinfect their cages and keep it from spreading the whole flock. Yeah, they're all the sick birds have been located to their own cage. They're not with the rest of them. Maybe some small bamboo hut for them. We got a small bamboo hut. We could put them in there too, I guess. But what we have them in now is a lot better than the small bamboo huts for aeration and heat. The bamboo huts get really hot. Star in a movie, let his head down. But yeah, what phone, Bill, Noah, Stone Cold, whoever else is watching, what phone do you think we should get? Do you think we should go ahead and buy a $1,000 US phone, or just get a $200 one, like the one I currently have, just a couple years newer? I'd like to send you an old iPhone, but AT&T. That's as long as it's got a SIM card slot, it should be able to be unlocked. I'm just worried about the lock. Yeah, I appreciate it, Bill. All the sick ones are in one area, and it's not a sickness that I've known to be terribly spreadable. Like I said, they're already medicated, the sick ones, so, but they're in their own area. They're away from the 200 plus birds that we have. But yeah, I've seen one bird get coryza and then 40 birds in the same cage never pick it up, so I don't know. Maybe it's not coryza, but it looks like the symptoms. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be very easily spread. Typically I've never had a bird live from it. So if this garlic works, then it'll be a new technology for us to use, or not technology, but a new thing to do. I have a Samsung A16. I'm not using it. It cost me $297, 4 months old now. Yeah, that's what my I bought for my brother. It's a lot cheaper here than $300 that. Yeah, Jerome, the one who's been staying at the house this month for his course or whatever, he has the 16. And I think it cost us, I don't know, 150, 180, something like that. Maybe it was the 15, maybe it wasn't the 16. Do you have yours on a plan, or you just bought it cash at Verizon or something? You've been riding the trike for how many hours now? I mean, we've been running around since 10. But we did just spend 30 minutes in the garden. Gonna drop these first 15 heads and then deliver 2 to the lady at the hardware and 4 to my neighbor, And then yeah, the other 15 go to the person I buy my pork and chicken from. And then maybe we'll load up and get. But yeah, hours in total since I moved to the Philippines, a couple of thousand.
How many all? 15?
Yeah,
Only
15.
15?
Yeah. Do you have a plastic you want to put them in, or just there by your garden?
Yeah, this side. Ajay, under the under. Yeah.
I said 38. Yeah, maybe I said 38. I think you'll have no problem. That's a big one. Other people are saying. Yeah, the two pictures are seed. Right? Because when you buy lettuce seed, it's probably half a peso or maybe less. 15. Be right back, y'all. I need to. It's a lot easier whenever the number is 40. It's a lot easier whenever the number is 40 to calculate it in my head. But whenever it's 30, calculate it in my head. But whenever it's 35, my mind can't do that. Used to be real smart like that, but. I gotta move this lettuce around actually. Otherwise we're gonna lose it all on the road. I'm going to get a shower and get ready for bed. Leave. I catch you later tomorrow. Yeah, 5:25. Thanks, babe. Yep, she gave me 600. Said just bring more later, or not later, but next time. $600 is, yeah. That's what she's gonna be paying next time, but she wasn't sure that she could sell it. I don't know. I should have told her that she needs to sell it for $8. That's her own business. They're definitely the best heads of lettuce we've been marketing for a couple of weeks now. They're completely full grown, but not bitter. Alright, Noah, if you're still in here, thank you. Love you, brother. Catch you later. US Cellular, $35 a month, unlimited text. I pay by the month. Okay. I run out of time. I have 2 SIM cards. Lots of storage. Yeah, maybe that's why yours was so expensive. I think the one we bought for Jan's brother was just like 100 gigs of storage instead of the 250. But yeah, Bill, that's not a bad deal, especially when you think that like it's almost the same phone as what they're selling for $1,300. It's not exactly the same phone, but please watch the driveway. Oh, I'm watching. Yeah, I never look down at the phone if there's anything in my way. I'm always watching the road. And whenever I see that I've got 100 meters of free road, I can look down for a moment. But yeah, don't worry. I did have an accident once since I've been in the Philippines, but I promise you, I'm one of the safest drivers on the road here in the Philippines. Alright, so now we just need to drop 2 heads of lettuce. That survives 4 to my neighbor, and then the other 15 are going to my meat dealer, the person I buy all my meat from. But yeah, we really ought to, before we take those other lettuce into Aklan, JN, we ought to cut a head off and weigh it on my mom's scale. That way we have an idea how much grams of lettuce we're actually selling at this point. I think we're above 150. It's always hard to tell when it's attached to the cup, because the cup has some weight, the soil has some weight, the water has some weight, but I think the leaves are more than 150 grams at this point. What's the top? My neighbor, she flies on April 5th. Okay, yeah, I'll grab you before I give it to her. Coming here right now, babe. Be there in a second. Gate, babe. Be careful flying anywhere in the world. Yeah, we're not flying anywhere anytime soon. So what do you think, Bill? You think this is going to turn out to be another 10-year war? I feel like we're past the 10-year wars, but maybe not. I feel like most of the wars we're going to get involved in anymore are just going to be 1-year wars, because of the way the damage can be done a lot faster than what it was in the past. But yeah, we're we're gonna talk, me and my wife, about getting some sort of self-defense, and we're not gonna go anywhere for a while. Huh?
Did you put in a plastic now, the 4 pieces?
We're delivering it to their house.
Even. You know.
Yep, I hope a lot of other
I'll
countries are
tell you
getting
something in there.
into it. I know, ta. You want me to put it in the plastic? I'll put it in the plastic.
Dili lang naman. Mabusog pa man ako. Di ako bugos pa sa bata na ito. Meron na lang siya.
What? That's your choice. So you're hoping that, but yeah, aside from your hopes, do you think that it's gonna happen? Because I feel like you got a better idea than I do. I wasn't even old enough to know what was going on for the last one we got started. I guess she wants me to deliver it like this. There's no way you can quite fit a full 4 pieces inside of one plastic. Jan? Getting the lettuce? The knife is there. I'm sorry, babe. Well, Bill, Smogan, however you say your name, thank y'all for watching. We're going to have a private conversation with our neighbor, so we're not going to record this portion. Yeah, but you should never record someone without their knowledge or consent. So, God bless y'all. We'll see you when we go to Aklan. Bye now. Oh, wait a minute, babe. Come here. We promised Bill we would pray for the fallen members of the U.S. So let's have a moment to do that. Dear God, we're in a tough situation here now, getting into things that we probably ought not to. I pray that we will not have any more fallen soldiers or fallen service members, Lord. I pray for the families of the service members, that you would help their hearts to be at ease and to know that their sacrifice was for the whole country and not just in vain, Lord. I pray that you would bless their families in a manner that we could remember them for their service. Help us not to lose any more members of America to this war. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
It's a fallen members, you said?
Yeah.
Like from the air?
Fallen? No, fallen like dead. Yeah. All right, Bill. We'll catch you later. Thanks.
I mean from the airship?
I don't think it came from the airship.
Airplane?
Amen. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Catch you later. God bless.